Hi, everybody. What's going on? Good to see you here today. Today is May the 7th, 2025. And if you haven't been here before, my name is Brenda, and I've been spirit led to do shamanic healing journeys for people. So if you'd like to experience that, you can email me at imagine.with.me.brenda@gmail.com. And I hope you do. I'd like to hear from you. And I've also started doing channeling. And I'm putting up a lot of those channeling videos on my YouTube channel that the message is there for you. So I hope that you go and watch them and receive your messages. So let's get started by pulling an Angel Quest card for the group, for everyone who's here now and watches this later. An Angel Quest Oracle card. This is what the box looks like. Angel Quest Oracle card. Hi, Lottie B. Thanks for being here. What's going on in your part of the world? Let's pull one of these beautiful Angel Quest Oracle cards to get us started today. We've got Divine Intervention. Hi, Cell Rods. Thanks for being here. There's Fatima. Do you know what's cool about this? I shuffled this deck, but this was the card I pulled just before I came on here. So let's see what the book says about that. Oh, I'm trying not to drop everything. Divine Intervention is number 2. Number 2 in the book. Okay, it says Divine Intervention. Spirit is carrying you through your difficult times. Trust in this higher power. I think that's all we need to hear right there. Spirit is carrying us through our difficult times. Wonderful reassurance. Thank you so much, dear angels and guides. It got so hot in my house, I had to turn my air conditioner on. It feels kind of good right now. It's starting to cool down. So I made some videos this morning, so I was kind of busy with that. And I have to tell you, I really struggled with one of them because, I wanted to make a little tour of my patio, and I just wanted to show my roses. And it was just going to be real brief, but I didn't want it to be a short. I wanted it to be a video. So first I made it with my phone. Well, I tried to upload it on to YouTube, and YouTube insisted on making it short. But it was 11 minutes long, so they were cutting it off. So I went and did it again, and that time I turned my phone sideways so it would be a horizontal screen. Did it again, and they still wanted to make it into a short. And I am so stubborn, you guys. I am so stubborn. I'm like, I'm going to get this done today. Hi, CJ. Thanks for being here. So then I carried this laptop out there, and that is so clumsy. And every time you move the laptop a certain way, it's scratchy noises. And I didn't really know what I was looking at because I couldn't see the screen. So part of the time, the pictures aren't that great. Hi, Randy. Thanks for being here. But, you know, some of you might enjoy seeing what my patio looks like. And I also show you the trees that talk to me in that channeling video I put up last week. And that's my haven, my sanctuary out there. And my daughter, my kids are so good to me, you guys. My youngest daughter came and cleaned up my yard yesterday, and then the mower guy came and mowed later, so my yard's all cleaned up. And then she went out there and totally cleaned up that patio, and it was a mess from the winter and from the storms we had. So now I can go out there and just enjoy my flowers at my patio. Yeah, it's very nice. And by the way, Sally, I want to thank you publicly for this nice new speakerphone you sent me. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. I use it all the time. So go ahead and put in the questions you want to. I'm going to still be practicing the intuitive answers where I ask to connect with the other side through channeling. to bring your answers. So this is still new to me, but so far it still keeps coming. So we're going to do that again today instead of pulling cards. I might pull some cards once in a while because that's what I'm accustomed to doing, and it might make me more comfortable. Sal says, "You're welcome." You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you so much. And if Zach comes in, I owe Zach an answer because Zach from Toronto asked a question last week, and I didn't see it until later, so I felt kind of bad about that. So I hope he does. Randy's got a question. I got to start. And Lottie's got a question. I got to start. Whoops. I think I did the wrong thing there. Okay. Mystical Thorn is here. Hi, Natalie. Nice to see you. You know, sometimes I just talk too quiet. I've got to watch that. I'm just going to watch the chat for a little bit and try not to miss any questions before we get going. I sat down to practice channeling this morning. I got to Fatima. And surprise, surprise, soldiers from the past came in and wanted to talk. I got to start, CJ. That just really surprised me. It didn't surprise me as much as the trees did. The trees really surprised me. Gotcha, CJ. We got 4 questions starred. Yeah, the soldiers. I haven't looked it up, but a friend messaged me. First thing I saw on my phone this morning was a friend had messaged me that a war had broken out between Pakistan and India. I didn't know. CJ asks, what would the kittens like their names to be? That'd be funny. I don't know if we'll get an answer to that, but it'll be fine to try. We're experimenting, right? You got 2 black and white kittens, CJ? Fine. Oh, man. Kittens are so darn adorable. I got you started, Natalie. Yeah, Fatima, isn't it sad? So sad. Another war. This touchpad on my laptop's getting touchier and touchier. Sometimes I gotta mess with it for a little bit before it does what it's supposed to do. You got them on Sunday. Hi, Bora Bora. How you doing? Thanks for being here. You guys, I've been sick. There's Warrior Girl, my famous moderator. Thank you for everything you do. I got you started, Sally. But I have been sick. Last Friday, I woke up last Friday morning with uncontrollable shivering. And if you've ever had that, well, it means you have a fever, and it just feels terrible. Your body just trembles and shudders, and it feels terrible. And I told my daughter, and my daughters take really good care of me. And so called the youngest one, because the other one was at work, and this one didn't have to work that day. So she came right over and she said, "Oh, Mom, I think you need to go to the ER." So like, well, I don't know, but okay. We went to the ER, and 6 hours later, they let us out. Sat in ER for 6 hours. Randy says it sounds like a purge. I wondered if it might be a spiritual thing. I didn't know. Salrod's vision has been difficult lately. I'm going to star that, Sally. Nope, I starred the wrong one. They told me in the cards this morning to be slow and steady. So I got to watch it and try to do that. So What's cool is that I talked to Diane G on a thing just a few days before this happened. And she said, I see something in your lungs. And I was like, my lungs are fine. Sorry, I don't think so. And she got a real puzzled look on her face. And then 2 days later, I get this. She was right. So I get in there, and the emergency room doctor, first thing he says is, I think you have pneumonia. And so since he was a doctor, I thought he probably was right. So finally, when the x-rays came back, no, I didn't have pneumonia. But he told me I needed to force myself to cough and cough things up. But I wasn't aware of having any congestion. I wasn't coughing or sneezing or anything. But he did see congestion in my lungs. So mostly I had high fevers and felt sick, of course, with fever. And then I settled in with some kind of digestive issue that gives me stomach cramps. That feels pretty yucky. They're finally slowing down, and today I haven't had any stomach cramps yet. So I'm hoping that today's the day that I'm better. I'm just yakking, waiting to start more questions as more questions come in. We have 7 right now, and I think I probably have time to do 10. We'll see how it goes. And then my oldest daughter came and took me to get a drink one day, and she said she wasn't scared of me. Well, yesterday she was too sick to go to work, but she is better today and back at work today. So yay for that. Yeah, Diane G is really gifted. And her and Linda D. Gonzalez are going to start doing the Akashic Records show. Aw, CJ says, let's send some healing to Brenda. I will totally accept that, CJ. Thank you for that. Sally says, since you're just getting over an illness, let's do 7, the lucky number. Okay. That sounds like a good idea because I am kind of weak. Well, do any of you want to put any more questions in before I close the questions? Thanks for being here, you guys. I just don't know. Randy's sending love. I just don't know, what's going on with me, but I welcome it. But I tell you what, I have been asking for a couple of years. I want the rest of my life I have left to be magical and mystical. I'm like, bring it on. And it's here and it's coming, and they're telling me that more is coming. Fatima is saying, sending light and healing light to Brenda. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. I'll just sit here and soak it up. How nice. Randy says, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this morning I made this video of my patio that, you might want to see my little very homespun video about my patio. No professional videography here or editing. And my dog's in there. You might like to see my dog. And part of the time I don't have the camera pointed in the right thing because I was holding up this laptop and I didn't know what it was pointed at. So I think pretty much the gang's all here. I know some more will come in, but you are my regulars and I love you so much. Yeah, there's a couple more missing and they'll probably come. So you can go ahead and put in the chat that the questions are closed, and then unless Zach comes in, now if Zach comes in, I got to get him. I was so sorry I missed his question last week. It was up there in great big capital letters, and I don't know why I didn't see it. So let's get going. Thank you, Lottie B. I'm hearing that we are one. We are one in the spirit. We are one with the world. We are one with the spirit. We are one with the world. I've already done my protection, my prayers. Bora Bora, I'm going to take your question because you were here already. So I have 8 now. Okay, going to have to stop with 8, I'm pretty sure. I probably can't sit here for an hour and a half today. So let me just sit here and take some deep breaths. You know, this is new to me. I'm trying to get accustomed to how it is I want to deal with it. So let's put Randy's question up there. I just have to trust, right? They've already showed me they're with me. I was channeling this morning. Randy's asking, what is the energy for the 17th of this month? What is the energy for the 17th of this month? Saying we are one. I just have to sit very quietly for a while. Dear guides and angels, hi Barbara, thanks for being here. Sure, Bora Bora, thank you. Dear guides and angels, Randy's guides and angels, I ask you to gather around in a deep and strong way at this time. Lift us up and hold us up. I ask that we have a very strong connection. I ask that Randy be blessed for being here today. What is the energy for the 17th of this month? Randy's asking. Okay. What is the energy for the 17th of this month? Our dear Randy wants to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We are one in the spirit. The 17th of this month is a great day for you. You'll like it, for sure. It will be special and you won't forget it. Join together with others if you can. That's always a good idea. We need to be gathering together at this time in this world we're in. What else can you tell her about the 17th? Well, they're saying that is all, Randy. They're saying that is all. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card for you, Randy. Which one of these beautiful angel cards? You're welcome. Which one of these beautiful angel cards is for our dear friend Randy at this time? They're so slick, they're hard to hold on to. You got creation. Creation. It's number 14. Number 14 in the book. 14. Whoops, I went past it. Archangel Jophiel is helping you to manifest the life of your dreams. How sweet is that? The angel of beauty and wisdom is sending you beautiful thoughts and guiding you to release any negative ones that are preventing you from creating the life of your dreams. You have drawn this card because Archangel Jophiel wants you to know she is assisting you in manifesting your soul's desire. You were just talking about manifesting last week. If you don't know what your soul's desire is at this time, don't despair. She's helping you define your life's purpose. Make sure to act promptly on all guidance that you receive from her. She's also helping you to create the project you've been putting off for so long. This could be a book you've always felt compelled to write or something. The world is full of creative possibilities. Excellent. What a good card to get. And you are trying to manifest some things for your life, so that was an extra good card for that. I see you're all chatting away there. How nice. Saying hello to everybody. And Lottie B is next, and then Fatima, and then CJ, and then Mystical Thorn, and then Sally, and then Bor Bor. Oh, that was my dog. Are you going to be okay? Do I need to do the hug? Puppy, stand up. Wow. Wow, didn't that sound awful? Poor puppy. Do you have sleep apnea? What's going on over there? Poor puppy. Well, she's okay now. Wow, that was intense. Yeah, she seems to be okay now. Oh, dear. She must have got something in her airways while she was laying there snoring. Warrior Girl says, bless you. Everybody is sending you blessings. Yeah, come over here and see me. Are you okay? Oh, that was kind of traumatic, huh? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Yeah, okay. Okay, Lottie B, and then Fatima, and then CJ. Lottie B, do you see me moving house this year? Thank you. We are one. I love them giving me that song, We Are One, and telling me that they're here. Sally says, reverse sneezing in a dog is common, usually harmless event, where a dog rapidly inhales through the nose, causing that noise. Thanks for knowing that. You've Googled it probably. Good deal. It's often mistaken for choking. It did sound like choking, but it's typically a spasm in the back of the throat that resolves quickly. It can be alarming, but it usually doesn't require medical help. Thank you. I think it's still affecting her a little bit, but she's okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's give our attention to Lottie B. Thanks for being here. Do you see me moving house this year? Thank you so much. My dear angels and guides, I ask you to connect with Lottie B's angels and guides at this time, that we may be able to bring her the answers that will help her the most at this time. Lottie B's question about moving house this year. What can you tell us about Lottie B moving house this year? We are one in the spirit. We see you over there. You are well. Your situation is good. We want you to have what you desire. Lottie B moving house. Lottie B moving house. What can you tell us about moving house? These are things that We wish to let them be resolved on their own by your free will over time. It would be inappropriate for us to say what's in your future in that way, so that you can create on your own, with our help, of course. All of you are creators, and we wish for you to see that and to develop it more and more all the time. You are being raised up, and soon you will experience more and more being shown what creators you are. Be in touch with your angels and guides about the subject. Sit down and talk with them and tell them what you want in detail. They will help as they can. They love to do that. And you may always call on a special angel who will step forward to take charge in what it is that you are desiring. And be sure to check in with that special angel daily and keep letting them know what it is that you want in your life. That is all. Thank you for your question, Lottie. I hope that helped you. That's okay, Bor Bor. You was just one more and you were already here. No problem. Sally says, I did look it up, but I know it from a previous dog. Lottie says, thank you, Brenda. That's a beautiful message. I'm glad it means something to you. I've got my phone sitting over here, and I can see your questions, your comments a lot quicker on the phone. Fatima's next, and then CJ. Dear ones of love and light, our dear friend Fatima is asking, what message does Spirit have for me for this week? What message does Spirit have for Fatima for this week? My dear guides and angels, I ask that you would connect with Fatima's guides and angels and bring the message that will be for her good, that she needs to hear the most today. Thank you. Fatima's asking, what message does Spirit have for me for this week? We are here. We are your guides and angels. We see you and love you and are with you at all times. We know you. We hear you. We care for you. You should know this. This is a message we want you to have, that you are being cared for from the other side. You're not alone. You are special to us. We hold you in high regard. and your husband. The two of you are a team. What else would you like to say to Fatima at this time? Enjoy yourself on purpose. Take time to do things that bring you joy. This is one of the best things a person can do for themselves. It lifts you up, your vibration, and what can be better than that? Lifting your vibration up is one of the best things one can do for themselves. It's not a small thing. Learn to do it well and quickly, and you can automatically step right into it. It will lift you out of many troubles in your life, raising your vibration. They said something about cooking. You like to cook. That's a good thing because you care for people, and that's one way that you are service to others. It's not a slight thing. It's a loving, kind, helpful thing to do. You cook with love, which puts health in the bodies of those who eat it. Putting love into the food you cook. It's wonderful to have a loving cook. We see you, they say. You are charmed. I think they said you are charmed. What does that mean, you are charmed? Special. Special to those who you are around. And they treasure you. And they thank you for it. And this is all. Nice. Nice. Hello, Paul Freed. Thank you for being here. Paul says, I have to click on things several times. Just got done looking at a townhouse number 2 at 5 today. It's a little close to the next door neighbor. Oh, you're trying to find a new place. Well, good luck with that, Paul, and thanks for joining us here. Paul says hello to all. Fatima says, thank you, Brenda. That was beautiful. And now we're going on to our next question. We have CJ, and then we have Natalie, and then we have Cellrose. I kind of love this question, CJ. I'm kind of excited to see if they want to say something about that. What would the kittens like for their names to be? Do I have that right? What would the kittens like for their names to be? Oh, yeah, cute. I love it. I love it. They told me in the cards before I started to take it slow and steady. CJ's thumbs are having typing problems. That's normal state of affairs. Salroz thinks they should be Hansel and Gretel. I love it. My daughter had cats named Willie and Waylon one time. I like Hansel and Gretel. Okay, CJ, we'll stop messing around and we'll ask you a question. Rooted Willow, hey. Rooted Willow, I closed the questions, but if you came in today, I wanted you to go ahead and put your question in because last week I missed yours because we were nearly done when I saw it. So go ahead and put your question in, Tammy, and I'll start. And then that will definitely be the last question. My dear angels and guides, I ask you to please connect with CJ's angels and guides. She is seeking an answer to this question. We love the beautiful, cute kittens, adorable, cute kittens. They make us so happy and bring us joy. CJ is asking, what would the kittens like their names to be? Well, let's see what happens. I'll close my eyes and see what happens. I don't know. New experiences here. We are one. They're telling me they're with us. We are one with the spirit. The kittens are one with us too. 2 kittens. What were their names? What would they like their names to be? Now I'm going to keep thinking Hansel and Gretel. Dear angels and guides and animal spirits. But dear angels and guides, can we connect with these kittens? Yes, we can, they said. They're black and white, you said. Yes. I heard ebony and ivory, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just doing that. They said, no, you're not. Let's see what else. What else could be? What could be their alternate name choices? Now I'm hearing that song, Ebony and Ivory. What could be their alternate name choices? I keep saying there are none. There are none. We are one, the spirit, one with the world. Double checking, dear ones of love and light, double checking. We want to make sure that this one hasn't missed anything. What would these kittens like for their names to be? Now I heard Rasputin. Rasputin and Gazelda. Oh, you guys are so funny. And now they just told me to let it go. Okay, I let it go. They told me to let it go. Craig Dixon, hello, hello, Clara. CJ, what do you think about that? They were telling me ebony and ivory, and then I kept insisting, and then they said, okay, Rasputin and Gazelda. Let me know what you decide about that. Thank you so much for your question. That was so much fun. I was hoping that'd be fun, and it was. Natalie is next, and then Cell Rods. After Cell Rods, we have Bora Bora. CJ said, I will try it on them. You're not sure about Rasputin? I know what you mean. I think maybe Spirit was joking. Natalie is here. Mystical Thorn, Natalie. Oh, my nose itches. Each time I ask a question, they tell me they're here by singing, we are one in the Spirit. They're showing me that I am supported, that they are here. Thank you for that fun we just had. And CJ's being a good sport about it. Any messages that Natalie needs to know? Any messages that Natalie needs to know at this time? And they said, sure there is. Sure there is. And we will tell you that you are blessed. You might not know how blessed you are. We shower you with blessings. We want you to know that. Be sure of it. You can count on it. You are showered with blessings. You are loved. To you humans, it doesn't seem like a big message to be told that you are loved, but in truth, it is a very big message because we know how you are. You start feeling like you're not loved. You are treasured and adored from above. Treasured and adored from above, and held in the hands of angels. Rest assured, your guardian angel is always there. And you can talk to your guardian angel, by the way. You can call on more angels. They're waiting for you to call on them. Be insistent. It is your right to call on angels. Be insistent. They wait on you. No kidding. I heard no kidding. What else would you like to say to Natalie at this time? Yes, there is more we would like to say. When you were a little girl, you were sad at times. We were there watching, and you didn't know. We know your pain. We felt your pain. We tried to remedy it as best we could. Time heals all wounds. can be a true statement if it is allowed to be. The passing of time does help, but one must release from their heart what they're holding there that doesn't belong. This world can be cruel, but this world is an illusion. This world is an experience. You have come here, everyone has come here to experience that which they are not. And it will pass. And things will be glorious again. Have faith, keep the faith. Put the past behind you and march on forward. You have a glorious future ahead of you. Namaste. Faith Hayes, I'm going to get back with you in just a minute. Thank you for coming. Natalie, I hope that helped you. Natalie says, I understand that. Wonderful. I had things in my childhood. Paul said he had to run. Okay, let me take time to see what's going on here. Mystical Thorn said, I will speak to them through my pendulum. And Natalie, I understand why you say that. I want to share with everyone, though, that I have asked Spirit about my pendulum. And they said, why would you want to use that as a tool when you can speak to us? So I had trouble with mine because I found out it wouldn't give me, I didn't always get truthful answers, correct answers from it. And I asked them about it and they said, why would you want to use a tool when you can talk to us? So, no. Just, so my advice is to keep practicing to try to hear their voice. And Craig Dixon, I'm going to star your question, but questions are closed, but if I have time, I will take a look at that. And I need to see if Tammy put in a question because I asked her to. I don't see a question from Tammy. So Tammy, if I missed your question, let me know. So, Faith, I'm going to star your remark because I did receive a message from your mom, and I'm going to go ahead and hold you to the last of the program. And if you can't stay to the last of the program, look at the bottom of the screen, Faith, and see my email address and take it down. Imagine.with.me.work brenda@gmail.com, and message me there, and I can give you what I received in email if you can't stay till the end. I got you started, Tammy. I am in a more comfortable chair today. Barbara says that Alice had Pam Drennan on inner child healing, and there were lots of tears. Faith says I am pregnant with fourth child. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, email me there. I did get a message for you. So let's go back to the questions. Let's go back to the questions. Let's go back to the questions. Sally, I believe you're next, right? And then Bora Bora. Then after Bora Bora, it's Craig Dixon. So, yeah, I have a little more comfortable chair. Since I'm not having to deal with cards all the time, I didn't have to sit up in my higher perch, so I could be leaning over the table better. Sally says her vision has been difficult lately. Any messages from my ancestors or team? Thanks for being here, Sally, and thanks again for that wonderful speakerphone. I didn't know they existed, and it's really nice. It's very nice. This morning when I made one of my videos, I'd somehow accidentally turned the volume down on it a little bit. My video wasn't quite loud enough, but I don't know how I did that. But it's turned back up again now. Our dear friend Cell Rods. Whoops, I hit my ring on the table. I have a glass table. At least my dog is resting. That was scary. Sally's asking any messages from my ancestors or team. Sally, I just heard that drumming from that song I always sing from my shaman guide. Boom, 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 boom. That's the first thing I heard for you. I don't know if that means anything to you or not, but you might have a shaman guide. Let's see what they have to say. Any messages from my ancestors or team? My dear angels and guides, I ask that we connect with Sally heart to heart and mind to mind, and that we connect with her angels and guides, and that we would bring a message for her that she would dearly love to hear today from her ancestors or her team. I heard, what does this mean to you? I'm not sure why that question came up, but that's what I heard. Oh, maybe it was the drums. Boom, 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 boom. What does this mean to you? If something comes up in your mind, you can put it in the chat. A message from Cell Rods. This involves her ancestors and the property. Please tell us more. We will. Ancestral beings on property. not visible to you, come around to see you each day on a regular basis. They watch you, but they're not scary. They're interested in you. And you have an interest in them. And they like that, and that's one reason why they come around. They notice you noticing them. It's cool. They are great and mighty spirits who can make a difference in your life if you talk to them. They are not your ancestors per se, but they take you on like family. They have love for you. Again, I hear they watch you. It's not creepy. They're not creepy. They are benevolent. I don't say that right. Did I say that right? I don't know. You know what I mean. There are medicine women who want to help you. Plant your feet on the dirt there. Close your eyes and ask the ancient medicine women to come. I'm picturing them putting like a little mud pack on your eyes. Ask the shaman on your land for healing. Sit on the land when you ask them. Maybe have a little fire. Sit by the fire and ask them. You might hear the drumming in the distance, from the clouds, from the sky. Some come from the sky. Now, what are we talking about here? Who comes from the sky? Many. Many come from the sky to this land. It used to be their home long ago. Please tell us more. What else can you tell us about that? Palladians, others, spaceships, unseen to human eyes. Don't be afraid. A portal nearby on the land. If you close your eyes, you might be able to see it in your mind's eye. Please tell us more. I heard fire in the sky. What does this mean? It's a sunset. It's what those who lived there long ago called the sunset. the fire in the sky, the Arizona sunset. They love it and they still watch it. You are blessed. You are loved. Continue with your work, they ask. That is all. Sal, I didn't see your West question until now. Okay. How about that, Sally? How about that? Sal says, wow, great stuff. Thank you. You are so welcome. Let me look at the chat. Sal says, yes, they came in last night. Benevolent. Sal says, something's always flying here. Lottie B said she had to go and said thank you. Sally says, oh, calling to the tribe, bringing the community together. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now my shaman guide's here from the land of sky blue waters. Okay, I think I'm caught up with the live chat. Now let's go back to the questions. Sal says, that was something, eh? Yeah, seems like that was something. Bor says, I withdrew my question. Okay. So Sally, you asked about your vision, and they talked about doing something about that. Bor withdraws her question, and Craig Dixon is next. Craig, are you still around? Yeah, Bora, I had your question start. You were next. Do you want me to still go with it? Craig Dixon is here. Well, Bora, if you change your mind and you want me to take that question, just let me know. I'm going to go ahead with Craig now. Craig, thanks for being here. I think this is your first time here. Appreciate you. So for those who might not know, Clara is, like Craig's guide, I think, that she is a person in spirit who he is aware of and speaks with and has contact with and has a lot of fun with. And she came through when I was on a program with Ginger Faye last week. I'm going to be on with Ginger Faye again on the 15th. Clara Bow, she was an actress, maybe in the 20s or so, maybe silent film. So Craig's question is, does Clara know I heard her request a vacation in Los Angeles again? I did get the message, Clara, and I'm working out plans. Okay. From the land of sky blue waters. Sally, you brought him in. Boris says, no thanks. We'll be here earlier to post my question next time. Hugs. Sure, Bor. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be on again a week from today. I think I'm going to stick with Wednesdays at 2. There's something else I want to ask you guys about, another live stream I'm wanting to do, but right now we're doing Craig Dixon. I'm getting dry. Does Clara know I heard her request to vacation in Los Angeles? My dear angels and guides, I ask that you would connect with Craig's angels and guides, and that we can connect with his friend Clara. And he's asking her this question: did she hear about the request to vacation in Los Angeles again? Does Clara know I heard her request to vacation in Los Angeles again? I imagine she did, since she's always with you, right? Thanks, Bora Bora. Hugs to you. From the land of sky-blue waters. Boom, boom. We asked to connect with Clara Bow at this time to answer this question that her dear friend Craig has. Dear angels and guides, did Clara hear? Does Clara know he heard her request? I heard yes right away. And of course she knows. She's with you all the time. She watches you. Last time when I read for this, it was like, I'm watching you, I'm watching you, I'm watching you. The request to vacation in Los Angeles. She said, I want to. I want to do that. It would be so great. A good experience for us both. We would enjoy it greatly. I love it there. It's my favorite place. You know. My computer's alerting me about the Angel Raphael having a YouTube video up. Clara Bow. What would you like to say to Paul about this? I'm all for it. What else can we know about this from Clara? Craig knows I listen to him. Radio, he's like my radio. He's my entertainment. He's like my radio. He's my entertainment. I love him like a brother. We were brothers in arms. We were brothers in arms in the war. I helped him. He knows. What else would you like to say to him? I appreciate him allowing me on vacations with him. It's a kick. I get a kick out of it. I kind of miss life on Earth. I kind of lived through him in a way. It's okay with him. What else would you like to say to Craig? Since we're here talking. Feet, something about feet. What is that? My dear angels and guides, please assist me in hearing Claire's messages, I ask. Are there more? Are there more words for Craig? There will be more, but not at this time. Sayonara, good friend. Craig says, oh, honey, you're my entertainment. She took the nurse's body to carry out her duties at the Army hospital. I was 22. Funny, she still looks 20, and I'm an old man now. Well, Fatima says they don't have a pope yet. Let's see what our next question is. Craig says she took care of me. She took care of me. That's such a beautiful relationship, and what a beautiful thing to have happening in your life. That doesn't happen very often, that people are aware of it. Is Tammy, are you still here, dear? From the land of sky blue waters. My shaman guides are all about it now. My dear friend Tammy, are you still here with us? Oh, my air conditioner just turned off, and I'm glad, because I turned it down too far and it was getting cold. I was hot and now I'm cold. Is Faith Hayes still here? Is either Faith Hayes or Tammy here? Faith is here? Okay. Faith, hang on, because I have to go to another section of my computer. Rooted Willow is here too? Okay. Faith says it's really another last name, but going by my fiance's last name. Okay. No, I already got your mom's message last week. I have to find the answer. I know where it is in my computer, but I have to go there. So let's go to OneDrive, Documents, Brenda's journal. I'll get you next, Tammy. Thanks for being here. Now I gotta find the day that I recorded this. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Faith, there you are. So I'm going to read this, Faith. Her mother passed in September. A message for her daughter, please, who loves her so much and misses her. I ask that I be a good conduit. Asking the angels. Faith, the angels came in to answer your question. I'm reading this from my journal the day I wrote it down. The angels came in with their song they give me as their sign that they're here. Angels from the realms of glory. And they said, we will help. Thank you so much for dear Faith, whose love is intense. She calls out to her mother with no avail. Her grief blocks her from hearing. She must raise her vibration. Raise your vibration to happiness and love and joy. Raise your vibration. You need to raise your vibration. Thank you. And the angels say, we have come to assist for Faith's sake. Here I am, Mary, the mother you speak of. The angels say we are here to assist you. Don't be afraid. It's okay, I am here. I want to talk briefly. I can't stay, as you know. Sending love to my daughter. I see she is suffering. I wish she wouldn't. I wish she would go on about her life as best she can. I wish her well. I wish her to be whole. Faith, have you ever heard of the song, You Are My Special Angel? I don't know what age you are, but I know what that song is. It goes something like, you are my special angel. I don't remember the artist. But that's her song for you. It's a good song. She says, don't forget that ever. You are my special angel. I'm watching over you when I can. I'm busy. I have lots of things to do here. I don't dwell on thoughts of the earth. I've moved on. But I will always love you. Don't fear that. You are never forgotten. You are important to me. And, Faith, this shall be your sign that I am nearby. When you hear that song, know that I'm nearby and I'm sending you love showers of love on you. I'm just on the other side. I am not gone, this is for sure. And that is a tearjerker, isn't it? That is a tearjerker. You are so welcome, Faith. I was sitting alone that day and doing that, and quite a bit came through. So I am grateful for that, and you are so welcome. And I'm glad you showed up today because I didn't know how I was going to get that message to you. Warrior Girl says she's got to bounce. And Leah's here. Leah's sending love to all. Uh-oh, my dog's nervous because the cat's prowling around and the cat's mean to him. The dog weighs 60 pounds. And I keep telling her, all you have to do is bark at that cat a couple times and it won't bother you anymore. But she doesn't. This dog doesn't really bark. Okay. Okay, let's see where we are in the questions. Rooted Willow. Hi, Timmy. Thanks for still hanging on here. We've been on here for a little while, but I'm okay thanks to being in a more comfortable chair. Tammy says, can I have a general message? I've been stressed. You do have a busy life, don't you, girlfriend? And you work so hard. Leah says, I feel ya. Now I'm hearing that song, Special Angel. I've got that in my head. From the land of sky blue waters, I got all kinds of songs in my head. That's the shaman guide. From the land of sky blue waters. A general reading for a dear friend Tammy who has been stressed. My dear guides and angels, I ask you to connect with Tammy's guides and angels to see what it is that she needs to hear today. What message can you give her today that would have a very strong meaning for her and be helpful? They said, of course we're helpful. It's like, you don't have to tell us to be helpful. Of course we're helpful. I'm sorry. You are forgiven. A message for Tammy. My dear guides and angels, please help me be able to hear this message for Tammy's good. Of course we will. We are here. Tammy's angels and guides. We love you. We love you like a sister. We hold you up. Sometimes we carry you. Sometimes you need carrying. You get loaded down with too much work. You're so brave to take it on. You are brave. Know that. You have a brave heart and strength. You are a strong one. What does Tammy most need to hear today? We see you working hard in the garden, toiling, trouble. Don't stir up trouble in your mind. Don't let your mind stir up trouble. Work on keeping your mind calm. Do what you must do to keep your mind calm. It can be your biggest enemy, like with many people. This is true. You're doing a good job. You're doing the best that you can. Nothing more can be expected of you than what you are already doing. It's enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. Don't fret. People depend on you, but you are dependable. Thank God. People can lean on you because you are strong. You are on the right path. No worries there. Keep following your path. Ask for directions sometimes from us, dear angels and guides. You can hear us whisper in your ear. There have been tough times. There may be more. You are resilient and you will bounce back. We see your good heart and we commend you. Keep the faith and keep going. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you will succeed. Carrying. There are times when we are carrying you. We'll be there to do that when you need it. Have no fear. The time will come when things will be calmed down, and you will rest then. The time for rest will come. Have no doubt. And we bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you for being here. I hope that helps you. I see we've had some new people move in, and the questions are already closed. That was the last question. But I thank you for being here, Maria Amethyst and Divine Universe. If you will come back next Wednesday, same time, same place, it actually starts at 2 Central Time. And if you will come back next week, we'll get your question up there first since we weren't able to get them in today. You're in Norway? Well, welcome. Tammy says I needed that. Good, I'm glad that helped, Tammy. I have heard some other things, gotten other messages that I kind of wanted to share, but we've been on here quite long already, much longer than I usually am. And I'm usually on here for an hour, and this has been an hour and a half. Maria, I'm so sorry you're very lonely. Dear angels of love and light, we ask you to wrap Maria Amethyst up in peace and comfort and health and safety, and carry her through this difficult time. Blessings to you, Maria. So, most of the questions that I have, messages that I get, have been beautiful, and there are some, though, that are warnings, and I have got a warning message that some junk is going to go down in the world, and that we're going to have some rough times. And they talked about the United States, and they actually said that the enemy has infiltrated the United States in high places. And that's a longer story than that, but I'm just giving you the short version right now because we've been on here long enough. But I did see a hand coming down. They said they're so well hidden that we can't see it. They're hiding it. But I saw a hand come and pull a curtain down, showing that these things are going to be revealed. Like the Wizard of Oz, the curtain came open and they saw who it was behind the curtain. This is going to happen with the things that are going on in our world now. I don't know when, but they said that this will happen and it will be made known and it will be fixed. But not until some junk goes down. So be prepared for anything. You might want extra food in the house. And most of all, they keep saying, gather together, make friends, don't be isolated, spend time in nature, and don't be in these political arguments. We need to be together, not separated. So, Maria, I have a Facebook page that I hardly ever use because I set up a Facebook page to use separate from my other one that my family sees, but hardly anyone ever joined it, so I don't say anything about it. But it is short and sweet tarot. Let me look at that. Short and sweet, all one word. Yeah. Short and sweet tarot, all one word. No, short and sweet, all one word, followed by the word tarot. Short and sweet tarot. That's my Facebook page, and you're welcome to join it. I've been waiting for people to join it so we can talk about woo-woo stuff there. And I'm sure everybody's tired of being here by now. Y'all are hanging in there really good, though. Thank you so much. And yeah, those of you who didn't get your questions answered, come back next week. And I have on, I think it's on Sunday. Is it on Sunday? I've scheduled a live for the 11th at 4 p.m. The 11th at 4 p.m. Central Time in the United States. For us to, you can't find my page? Let me see if I can get it written down here. Short and sweet tarot. That should be what my Facebook page name is. Except I spelled tarot wrong. You can see that, right? I spelled tarot wrong. Fatima has a Facebook page. Oh, we all need to be friends on Facebook. Do I do personal readings? Yes, Craig, I am beginning to do personal readings. And if you will email me at that email address that's going down across the bottom of the screen, imagine.with.me.brenda@gmail.com. About that, we'll set one up. And I'm cheap. I'm cheap because I'm just getting started. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I wanted to tell you about the 11th at 4 p.m. I'm set up this live YouTube for us to ask spiritual questions, to ask spiritual questions. So it won't be a time for personal questions, but I thought it'd be fun to ask things. Sal says you're not cheap. Your readings are affordable. Thanks, Sally. My readings are affordable, reasonable. So I think it'll be fun for you all to bring in questions. I'm not real good at thinking of questions. So, Kitty, I'll be with you in a minute. He wants to go outside. That, like, what have you always wanted to know about spiritual things? Like, is there really a hell? Is there really a God? Let's see, what would we ask? What happens when a person crosses over? Or, deeper things than that, I hope. You guys are deep thinkers. I know you'll come up with good questions. Sally has a lot of those questions. Well, let's see. What day of the week is the 11th? The 11th is Sunday. That's what I thought. So if I'll try it this Sunday, and if people can't come, we'll change the day of the week. But I hope you do. And I can't wait to see what kind of questions you come up with and what kind of answers. You have to bring a notebook and write stuff down because it might be really interesting. Okay, I could probably talk here all day, and I've never been on my YouTube live for this long before. And I'm not tired. So, love you all so much. Thanks for being here. Let me get this question down. And I don't have anything to do the rest of the day. I hope the rest of you all have a really terrific day. And thanks for hanging out with me for such a long time. Love you for that. Thanks, Sally. I'm probably going to have a snack and go lay down in bed because I'm still a little bit weak from my virus that I had. I think you've cured me. I think I'm going to be okay now. See y'all. Love and hugs. Bye-bye.